I'm going to get drunk off eating this, I think. One of the best recipes you may not have heard of is not French toast. It's Spanish-style French toast called Torrijas. And instead of using milk as the soaking liquid, it uses sherry. So it's booze instead of dairy. Really creamy, light on the inside, almost fluffy. It's almost like souffled French toast with grown-up flavors. And is it dinner? Is it dessert? Is it a snack? I'm not sure. I don't think it's breakfast, but any other time of day would be great. So we start with challah, as we might do with French toast. So we're starting with a simple soaking liquid, powdered sugar, sherry, orange juice. As I always say, zest over the bowl, not over your counter. The oils carry a lot of the flavor.
Chris, is this going to make you drunk?
I hope so. So just whisk that together. There's no dairy in here, which is obviously not typical for French toast. Now, this is Spanish toast. It's not French toast. So we're going to pour it over the bread so it soaks. We'll give it 5 minutes aside, 5 minutes, flip it over, another 5 minutes. The next step while we're waiting for that is we'll just mix together our spice mixture, which is sugar, cloves, and cinnamon. Just mix that up, and we'll give this a little bit of zest while we're at it. Here's something interesting about American baking. You know, we don't use a lot of different spices in America compared to the Middle East, for example. But the one spice we use all the time is cinnamon. So I think when you see a baking recipe, I would take the cinnamon down most of the time and cut it in half, because I think we rely on cinnamon, which has got a huge flavor. But it's kind of better when you balance it out with other stuff, like coriander, for example. So cinnamon can be your friend. It can also completely overpower a dish. So I think you got to be kind of careful. It's kind of the one spice I think that's overused and will completely take over an apple pie or an oatmeal cookie. Is this 5 minutes yet? We had the eggs, there are eggs, and flour. So we have the sugar mixture with the spices and the orange zest. Let's put in there. That challah, it's going to really soak up the sherry. So we're going to put a little oil in, 1/4 cup oil, and heat this up. It should not be smoking, but it should be very hot.
Having fun, Chris?
No, this is really boring. So one thing you could do is take a little bit of bread and put it in the oil and see what happens. And if nothing happens, it's not ready. So we'll take that out. It's not quite hot enough.
I don't know. You want to show another book?
Okay, we're just going to do it. We take those soaked slices of challah, dip them into an egg mixture, and then put that into the pan. So we're going to saute this 1 minute each side to get some color, and then we're going to put it in the oven, 350 oven for about 5 minutes, just to make sure the inside is cooked as well. I just burn my hand, it's fine. I got 2 hands. Okay, looks good. So we're going to just dip this. This is really annoying. Like, I don't know. Like, restaurants started putting like berries next to everything, especially French toast. I don't know. Is it more colorful? Can you charge more money? So I don't want fresh fruit with my Spanish French toast. I want the sweetness, I want the bread, I want the eggs. I don't want to feel healthy by having 2 blueberries and a raspberry next to it. So anyway, that's just me. I'm going to get drunk off eating this, I think. There's a fair amount of sherry in this. I don't know if this is for breakfast, right? I mean, this is definitely not for breakfast. Could be. I mean, hair of the dog and all that, but it's almost custardy inside. It's so light. So, it's grown-up French toast. That is super good.